Banskú Bystricu čaká obrovský športový sviatok. Po Bruseli, Paríži či Baku dostalo šancu aj srdce Slovenska. Na 13 športoviskách sa predstaví 2500 športovcov zo 48 krajín Európy. A nebude to len o športe. Čakajú nás veľkolepé ceremoniály či hudobné koncerty. Príď to zažiť na vlastnej koži. Všetko potrebné nájdeš na EYOF2022.com.
Beautiful morning to you all from Sportpark Swimming Plavaren Šťavničky, where the swimming portion of European Youth Olympic Games 2022 takes place. During the whole week, the competition week, we will be seeing a total number of 44 national Olympic delegations. That consists of 332 swimmers who are applied for the sum of 852 entries. But now, first of all, let's welcome and introduce the team of officials that will observe our competition. The team of officials will work under the guidance of international referees delegated from the Olympic Committee. We will have two main referees. We will introduce them shortly. The referees for men's events, that's Gary Stoops from Ireland. For women's events, the referee is Jürgen Borsch from Germany. Starters for the competition for men's events, David Galashvili from Georgia. And for the women's events, Rudolf Salser from Germany. The technical delegate from Luxembourg, that's Mireille Zimmer on the left side of your screen. That is your team of officials. We will move on to the first event shortly. The program of today's morning session is that the first event is 100 meters freestyle girls, then 400 meters freestyle boys, 200 meters butterfly girls, 100 meters backstroke boys, 400 meters medley girls, 200 meters breaststroke boys, and the last event is 200 meters backstroke girls. So what lies ahead of us now is 400 meters medley girls. Disciplines of 400 meters are swum, just the preliminaries, and then the final, where only 8 swimmers can swim, and that is 1 swimmer from 1 national Olympic committee. So if 2 swimmers from the same country get to the final, 1 will be deleted from the final, and he will be substituted by the swimmer that's in the 9th place or 10th place, 11th place, and so on. On the starting deck, we can already see the first heat of the first event That's 100 meters freestyle girls. We will see a total number of 6 heats. In the first heat, on lane 1, that's Tresa Verjas-Bariu from Andorra. Lane 2, Lizzie Grigalashvili from Georgia. Lane 3, Hanna Beshi from Kosovo. Lane 4, Ilaria Chkaroni from San Marino. Lane 5, Maria Živkova, Bulgaria. Lane 6, Iva Martinovic from Serbia. Lane 7, Mirik Uygun from Turkey. And lane 8, Svetlana Mekinian from Armenia. And off we go. That is the first heat, first event of the swimming portion of European Youth Olympic Games 2022 in Banská Bystrica. We have 5 days ahead of us, 5 days of competitions. The mornings, always the preliminaries, and the evenings, always finals, semifinals, and medal ceremonies. Every morning session will start at 9:30, and every evening session will start at 6 p.m. We hope you'll be here for all the event, but now let's have a look what's happening at the water. So the first heat is getting to the finish, last 10 meters. It looks like a clear victory for lane number 6. That's Iva Martinovic from Serbia. 1 minute, 0.75 hundredths of a second. Please be noted that the results that you see on the screen are not official. We always have to wait for the confirmation on the screen. So Iva Martinovic, 1 minute, 75 hundredths of a second. Hanna Beshi from Kosovo, 1 minute, 1 second and 83 hundredths of a second. And Mirik Uygun from Turkey, 1 minute, 1 second and 90 hundredths of a second. The results are official. We will be proceeding with heat number 2 shortly. In lane 1, we will see Lilu Rainesh from Luxembourg. Lane 2, Elektra Magochu from Greece. Lane 3, Andrea Jorgic from Serbia. Lane 4, Alisa Soini, Finland. Lane 5, Mirjama Zasova from Slovakia. Lane 6, Ana Vieira, Portugal. Lane 7, Nadia Djurovic from and lane 8, Roxolana Suleimova from Ukraine. In 100 meters events, there will be semifinal swim in the afternoon session. Those semifinals are for the 16 best swimmers, but only 1 swimmer per delegation. As I said earlier, if there are more swimmers from 1 delegation, there will be a substitute from a different delegation from 17th place, 18th place, and so on. So in the second heat, it looks like a victory for Andrea Jorgic in lane 3. That's a swimmer from Serbia, the first swimmer to beat the line of 1 minute. She swam the time of 59 seconds, 0.91 hundredths of a second. The results are official. You can see them on your screens now.
And now we are preparing the heat number 3, 100 meters freestyle girls.
Víťazkou druhého kola by sa mala tituly Andrea Jorgic zo Srbska. Momentálne sa pripravujú pretekárky tretej rozvahovej disciplíny 100 metrov voľný spôsob.
That was second heat. Now heat number 3 out of 6. In lane 1, that's Ita Lind Kristmannsdottir from Iceland. Lane 2, Maria Zageder from Austria. Lane 3, Despoina Pirilli from Greece. Lane 4, Maria Daza Garcia from Spain. Lane 5, Natalia Florian from Hungary. Lane 6, Marta Arco from Slovenia. Lane 7, Katarina Andrade Franco from Portugal. And lane 8, that's Benedetta Bodmer from Switzerland. Very even first 50. From my angle, it looks like the lead for lane 4. Yeah, that's Maria Daza Garcia, 28.39. Right behind her is Marta Arco in lane number 6. Maria Daza Garcia still in the lead, but on lane number 6, there is also Marta Arco. In the finish, Marta Arco is first, 58.78, 400ths of a second. Behind her is Maria Daza Garcia from Spain, 58.82, and the results are official. Third place for Katarina Andrade Franco from Portugal. 5 swimmers under 1 minute, so we are quicking up the pace. We are getting to heat 4. That's the first seeded lane. That means that Alben Cachot on lane 4 is the third quickest swimmer according to her submitted time. But let's introduce the full heat. From lane 1, Valeria Chernischuk from Ukraine. Lane 2, Mia Hren from Croatia. Lane 3, Sky Carter from Great Britain. Lane 4, Alben Cachot from France. Lane 5, Sara Paulina Marconi from Italy. Lane 6, Victoria Grajčaš from Poland. And lane 7, Anna Maria Sibisanu from Romania. And lane 8, Olivia Rieki from Finland. Quickest reaction from Valeria Chernischuk from Ukraine in lane 1. We'll see if that will mean anything. In the first 50, very good start from lane number 6. That's Victoria Grajčaš from Poland. She was definitely first in the first 25 meters, and she might also be the first one on the turn. 50 meters, Victoria Grajčaš, 27.41. Behind her, Sky Carter from Great Britain and Sara Paulina Marconi from Italy, 27.89. Sara Paulina Marconi was born in the Czech Republic, where she represents a local club, but she chooses to use her Italian nationality to represent the team of Italy. So in the fourth heat, it's the win for Sky Carter from Great Britain, 57.35. Very quick time. It's quicker than her submitted time of 57.56. The results are official, so a win for Sky Carter, second Alben Cachot, and third, no, sorry, not third, but identical time with Alben Cachot. That means tied second place, Victoria Grajčaš from Poland. Both have the time of 58 seconds, 0.23 100ths of a second. We are moving on. Heat number 5 from lane 1. Emmy Hellquist from Sweden. Lane 2, Tamara Alakash from Hungary. Lane 3, Angelina Rollman from Netherlands. Lane 4, Smilte Plitkanaite, Lithuania. Lane 5, Klara Sophie Bayerling from Germany. Lane 6, Ula Rožič from Slovenia. Lane 7, Sara Mendoza Gomez from Spain. And lane 8, that's Kirke Madar from Estonia. On lane 4, we see Smilte Plitkanaite from Lithuania. She also swam at the European Junior Championships in Otopeni, where she placed 9th in 100 meters freestyle, and she missed the final only by 600ths of a second, so she's definitely one of the favorites here. The only swimmer with a quicker qualified time is Jana Pavelic. We will see her in the next heat. On the first 50, Angelina Roman, first 27.63. Behind her, Smilte Plitkinaite. And as third, Sarah Mendoza Gomez in lane number 7. Looks like Smilte Plitkinaite is getting through, and she might win in heat number 5. We will wait for her time. It's going to be quick, 57.75 behind her, Angelina Roman 57.98, and Ula Rožič as third, 58.8 hundredths of a second. Results are official, so 57.75 for Smilte Plitkinaite from Lithuania. That will definitely mean qualification to the semi-final that we will swim in the afternoon. Angelina Roman should probably qualify too. We will wait for the summary results for the rest.
The heat is ready for start.
Last heat of 100 meters freestyle girls. Lane 1, that's Sophie Raun Herche from Denmark. Lane 2, Shane Goland from Israel. Lane 3, Silvia Statkevicius from Lithuania. Lane 4, that's the favorite, Jana Pavalic from Croatia. Lane 5, Zara Selimovic, Germany. Lane 7, Irina Preda from Romania. And lane 8, that's Cansu Canki from Turkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, coaches, dear swimmers,
Quickest start from Zara Selimovic from Germany in lane 5. But now we see that Jana Pavalic in lane 4 is already getting ahead. Jana Pavalic is a two-time medalist from European Junior Championships, but both medals are from 50 meters. That's 50 meters butterfly and 50 meters freestyle. One from Rome 2021 and one from Otopeni 2022. And she's definitely the biggest favorite here at European Youth Olympic Games. As you can see on your screens, Jana Pavalic in the red cap right now in the detail will definitely be the winner of the last heat with the quickest time of all, 57.34 seconds. Zara Selimovic second, and third Shane Goland from Israel, 58.15. The results are official. So Jana Pavalic from Croatia with the quickest time, 57.34.
Na tabuli chybí oficiálne výsledky ženskej rozkladky. V prvej zvíťazila Jana Pavalič s fantastickou časom 57.34. O malú chvíľu si ukážeme semifinalistov, respektíve predikátky, ktoré postupili do semifinále disciplíny 100 metrov voľný spôsob.
We'll see if there will be summary results right now or later. Yeah, here it is. Summary results from preliminaries of 100 meters freestyle girls. Swimmers with the Q means that the swimmers qualified for the afternoon semifinal. Clara Sophie Barling unfortunately cannot swim the semifinal because there is already one swimmer from Germany. Same goes for Silvia Statkevic from Lithuania and others. So the last semi-finalist is Olivia Rieki from Finland with the time of 59.45. Canki Cansu from Turkey and Franco Katarina Andrade are in the reserves, and they must wait. If there be any withdrawals from the semi-finals, then they might have a chance to swim and maybe fight for the final. On your screen you can see the rest of the results.
400 meters freestyle.
Shortly we will move on to event number 2. That will be 400 meters freestyle boys. And the first heat is already on the starting deck from lane 1. That's Kirill Kirsanov from Moldova. Lane 2, Sander Kjær Sorfensen from Norway. Lane 3, that's Richard Puček from Slovakia. Lane 4, Nick Paterlin from Slovenia. Lane 5, Radolfo Skandrel from Cyprus. Lane 6, Malgashi from Kosovo. Lane 7, Kalle Pesala. And lane 8, Ilmari Nieminen, both swimmers from Finland. So that's the first heat of 400 meters freestyle. Quickest start for Ilmari Nieminen from Finland in lane number 8. But of course it's a long race, 400 meters. The swimmers from this heat are qualified with times from 4 minutes 10 seconds to 4 minutes 19 seconds. It would be a great success if any of these swimmers qualified for the final. The final of 400 meters freestyle will be swum in the afternoon. There will be no semi-final for disciplines of the length of 400 meters. That means only 8 spots in the final from the 4 heats that we will swim right now. After the first 100 meters, Kalle Pesala in the lead, the only swimmer under 1 minute 59.50. Malgashi second, and as a third was Nick Peterlin from Slovenia. So Kjær Sorensen Sander from Norway in the lead after 150. But a very quick start from lanes 1 and 2. That's of course Kjær Sorensen Sander and Kirill Kirsanov. We are in the half of the race, and it looks like the fight between lanes 1 and 2. They turned around 2 minutes 3 seconds. Then there is 1 second gap from the rest of the heat. So in the third leg, looks like Kirill Kirsanov was the fastest on 300 meters, 3 minutes 6 seconds 58. He has almost 2 seconds to Sander Kjær Sorensen. And third was still Nick Peterlin in lane 4, who has the quickest submitted time from everyone in this heat. Nick Peterlin's submitted time is 4 minutes 10 seconds and 90/100ths of a second. And he is also picking up the pace. But Kirill Kirsanov in lane 1, swimmer from Moldova, looks the best, and he has a huge lead, and it looks like he will be the winner of the first heat. Let's wait for his final time. His submitted time was 4 minutes 16 seconds, and now it's much quicker. Kirill Kirsanov, 4 minutes 9 seconds and 90/100ths of a second. Nick Peterlin in the end as a second, 4 minutes 10 seconds and 27/100ths of a second. And third was Radolfo Skandrel from Cyprus in lane 5. Also a good finish. His time 4 minutes 11 seconds and 92/100ths of a second. results are official as you see them on your screen.
Freestyle boys are ready for start.
Now it's the second heat of total number of 4. We will see Maximilian Brax from Austria on lane 1, lane 2 Ian Diorio from Switzerland, lane 3 Kostas Vaitsiunas from Lithuania, lane 4 Stefan Michalake from Romania, lane 5 his colleague from Romania Nandor Nać, lane 6 Rocco Crepina from Croatia, lane 7 Javier Lopez Guillen from Spain, and lane 8 that's Evan Davidson from Great Britain. So a little trouble at the start. There are multiple whistles. The first one, short whistles, means that the swimmers should get ready, should put on their goggles and take off their clothes. Then a long whistle, that means to get on the starting deck, or a starting platform, I should say. And then there's the take your marks and start. Heat number 2 is in the water. The quickest time from this heat belongs to Stefan Michalake from Romania, 4 minutes 5 seconds and 57 hundredths of a second. He would have to improve his submitted time by at least 6, 7, 8 seconds to qualify for the final. We can expect that the final qualification time will definitely be under 4 minutes, and probably all swimmers that can get under 4 minutes will be qualified, since there are exactly 8 swimmers with the time quicker than 4 minutes, and 1 swimmer exactly with the time 4 minutes. So we can expect that will be the needed qualification time. So on 100 meters or 150, the first swimmer to get there is Kostas Vaitsiunas from Lithuania, 1 minute 28 seconds and 58 hundredths of a second. Behind him, Stefan Michalake from Romania, and the third, Rocco Crepina from Croatia. Meters, Kostas Vaitsiunas in the lead, the only swimmer under 2 minutes, 1:59.71. Behind him, Stefan Michalake, and still Rocco Crepina, 100 of a second behind Rocco Crepina is Dornac from Romania in lane 5. But there is still more than 150 meters to go. Anything can happen yet. Stefan Michalake from Romania in lane 4 got in the lead on 250 meters. And it looks like his lead is getting bigger and bigger. So Stefan will definitely try to win this heat and maybe beat his personal best record, which I suppose is the qualified time, 4 minutes 5 seconds and 57 hundredths of a second. Last 50, Stefan Michalake still in the lead, but very good last 50 from his colleague from Romania, Nandor Nać. These two swimmers will be the winners of this heat, I don't think anything else will happen here. So Stefan Michalake in the finish, 4 minutes, 4 seconds and 18 100ths of a second. Nandor Nať, 4 minutes, 4 seconds and 60 100ths of a second. For both swimmers, it's an improvement of 1 second or more than 1 second from their submitted time. Third place, Roko Krapina from Croatia, 4 minutes, 5 seconds and 62 100ths of a second. That's also an improvement of his submitted time. On your screen, you can see the official results now. It's the second heat of 400 meters free. As I said, we can expect that the qualification time for the final will be around 4 minutes. But that's just my guess. We will see what is going to happen in the last two heats, because the last two heats are already seeded. The seeding is in 400 meters is as follows. In the last heat, on lane 4 is the quickest swimmer. In the heat before the last one, on lane 4 is the second fastest swimmer. Then again in the last heat on lane 5 is the third fastest swimmer, and so on and so on. And off we go. Third heat is in the water. From lane 1 we see Daniel Rabinovic from Israel. Lane 2, Raphael Blamar from France. Lane 3, Mikolaj Filipak from Poland. Lane 4, Tolga Temiz. Lane 5, Emir Batul Arbeyrak, both from Turkey. Lane 6, that's Hunor Kovac Seres from Hungary. Lane 7, Onyen Filipovic from Serbia. And lane 8, Marti Rosel Diaz from Spain. First 50, the quickest from Temiz Tolga, is the favorite in this heat. 50 meters in 27 seconds, 49 hundredths of a second. .100 meters Temiz Tolga, 56.85. Behind him is Emir Batur Albayrak, and third is Hunor Kovac Seres from Hungary. But nothing is decided yet. All the swimmers are in contact with the lead. .150. The three swimmers in the lead are still the same. Let's wait if the lead or the order of swimmers will change in the middle of the race. That's 200 meters. Temiz Tolga, the quickest, 1:56.19. Emir Batur Albayrak, 1:57.45, and in contact with him is Hunor Kovac Seres from Hungary. 1 minute 57 seconds and 63 100ths of a second. The fourth swimmer in lane 7, that's Onyen Filipovic, already 1 second behind the third swimmer. So we can expect that Onyen Filipovic will be somewhere just on the limit of the final 8 swimmers. On lane 3, we see Mikolaj Filipak from Poland. He will also definitely try to qualify for the final. The only one who can be quite sure right now is Tolga Temiz, because he's definitely the quickest on 300 meters. He turns at the time of 2 minutes 57 seconds and 26 100ths of a second. So he will definitely swim a time under 4 minutes, and that's quite comfortably. The other swimmers still need to swim at least 60-second time in the last 100 meters. But I believe they are quite capable of doing that. Last 50 for Tolga Temis. 3 minutes 26 seconds, 48 100ths of a second. That's 3-second lead. Nikolaj Filipak from Poland was second on the last turn. So he will definitely want to qualify for the final. He's fighting with Emir Batur Albaryak from Turkey, and fourth place right now for Onur Kovac-Seres. Those should be the 4 swimmers that qualify for the final, but of course the qualification is about time and not the order. Tolga Temis, 3 minutes 55 seconds, 56 100ths of a second. Emir Batur Albaryak from Turkey, 3 minutes 57.8. Onur Kovac-Seres, 3 minutes 59 seconds and 52 100ths of a second. And I skipped Nikolaj Filipak from Poland. He swam the time of 3 minutes 58 seconds, 0.91. I expect that these 4 swimmers will qualify for the final. I would be surprised if they didn't. Maybe Onur Kovac-Seres will be nervous in the next heat. There can definitely be 5 swimmers quicker than him. We will have to wait. He will know in about 4 minutes. So ahead of us there is the last heat. From lane 1, Luke McGee from Great Britain. Lane 2, that's Simon Reinke from Germany. Lane 3, Alessandro Ragaini from Italy. Lane 4, Filippo Bertoni, Italy. Lane 5, Arne Schubert from Germany. Lane 6, Nicolas Castea from Denmark. Lane 7, Akos Horvath from Hungary. And lane 8, Jerry Laris from Poland. Last heat of 400 meters boys is in the water. The quickest start from Simon Reinke from Germany in lane 2. That was 60 100ths of a second. That's quite a quick reaction time if we consider that we swim 400 meters. That would be a time more suited for a sprinter, but it can definitely help you with your time even in 400 meters disciplines. In the first 50, Filippo Bertoni, the quickest, 27.17, but nothing decided yet. First quarter of the race behind us. In the lead is Arne Schubert from Germany, 56.87, shoulder to shoulder with Filippo Bertoni. Third place, that's Alessandro Ragani. Just ahead, the fourth swimmer, Simon Reinke, in lane 2. In lane 4, that's the favorite for 400 meters freestyle boys, Filippo Bertoni from Italy. Filippo's personal best is 3 minutes 50 seconds and 63 100ths of a second. He swam that time at the European Junior Championship in Otopeni this year. And he was fourth in the final. Even though he's younger than the other swimmers that swam in European Junior Championship, he still got into the final. He was fourth, which is just a great result. Filippo is in the lead on the 200-meter turn, 1:57.29. Right behind him is Arne Schubert from Germany, and third place, Alessandro Ragani. That's also an Italian swimmer. Then there is a little gap, and in fourth place is Simon Reinke, 1:58.46. Simon Reinke is definitely one of the swimmers that is on the edge of qualification for the final. His submitted time is 4 minutes and 4 100ths of a second. He would have to swim quicker than Onur Kovac-Seres, last heat to qualify for the final. 100 meters to go. First Filippo Bertoni, the biggest favorite, 2 minutes 56 seconds, 22 100ths of a second. Behind him is his colleague from Italian Federation, Alessandro Ragani, and third place Arne Schubert from Germany. Simon Reinke still fourth, but closely behind him is Nicolas Castella, lane 6, just 20 100ths of a second behind him, so they will definitely fight for the advance to the finals. I believe that Filippo Bertoni and Alessandro Ragani can stay calm. They will definitely appear in the final. The question is only the seeding. Filippo Bertoni in lane 4 without the cap is getting into the finish. Filippo Bertoni, 3 minutes 54 seconds, 49 100ths of a second. Behind him is Alessandro Ragani, both from Italy, 3 minutes 54 seconds, 0.65 100ths of a second. Arne Schubert third, 3:57.8, and Simon Reinke 3:58.86. Those are definitely the qualified swimmers, except problem for Simon Reinke is that Arne Schubert was quicker than him, and that means that Arne Schubert will be in the final, because only one swimmer per federation can be in the final. The same goes for Alessandro Ragani from Italy. In a minute we should see the summary results, and there we can check who really is in the final. So these are the summary results from 400 meters free. Now we have it even with qualified swimmers. So the quickest time for Filippo Bertoni, 3:54.49. Here you see the rest of the finalists. The last one is Daniel Rabinovich from Israel. The others must wait for any withdrawals. That was 400 meters freestyle, boys. Event number 3 is 200 meters butterfly girls. We will see only 3 heats. And that's just 19 swimmers. So that means almost everyone can swim the semi-final. But that doesn't mean that they can swim slowly the heats. So it seems everything is ready for the start of the first heat. 200 meters butterfly girls. Lane 1 will be unoccupied. Lane 2, Elif Ervashti from Finland. Lane 3, Katerini Chroni from Greece. Lane 3, and in lane 4, Hanna Rosa Veres from Hungary. Lane 5, Sarah Dimo from Belgium. Lane 6, Sky Carter from Great Britain. And lane 7, Venla Holma from Finland. Lane 8 will be empty, just like lane 6, because Sky Carter did not start in this event. Butterfly is a traditionally strong event for Hungarian swimmers. Right now we see Hanna Rosa Veres in lane 4 in the lead. She has the third quickest time of all the swimmers in this event. And she will be the first one on the second turn in 1 minute 6 seconds and 72 100ths of a second. As I mentioned, great Hungarian butterfly swimmers. It's important to note that the record of European Youth Olympic Festival is 2 minutes 11 seconds and 26 100ths of a second, and that's from Blanka Berec from Hungary. Vereš from Hungary is in the lead. She might just win the first heat. Her personal best is 2 minutes 15 seconds and 29 100ths of a second. Her morning time was a bit slower, 2 minutes 17 seconds and 29 100ths of a second. Behind her is Sarah Demeaux from Belgium, 2 minutes 19 seconds and 9 100ths of a second, and third place for Katerini Chroni from Greece, 2 minutes 20 seconds and 45 100ths of a second. Results are official. You can see them on your screens. So Hanna Rosa Vereš, Sarah Demeaux, Katerini Chroni. Those are the three quickest swimmers in the first heat. Ahead of us is heat number 2 out of 3. Lane 1 will be empty. Lane 2, Eva Maria Paraschiv from Romania. Lane 2 is Phoebe Cooper from Germany. Lane 4, Alice Di Maggio from Italy. Lane 5, Alice Boni from Italy. Lane 6, Alicia Rodziewicz from Poland. And lane 7, Anna Zahorovska from Ukraine. Lane 8 will be unoccupied. The biggest favorite in this heat is Alice Di Maggio from Italy. She's the second fastest swimmer submitted for the competition. She will definitely need to watch her back. In lane 5 there is Alice Bonini, her Italian colleague, and her submitted time is just half a second slower than Alice Di Maggio's. And who wins out of these two is qualified for the semi-final. Alice Di Maggio first in the half of the race, 1 minute 4 seconds, 17 100ths of a second. Phoebe Cooper second and Alice Bonini third. Alice Di Maggio is in the lead on the last turn, but we can definitely see that Alice Bonini in lane 5 is picking up the pace, and her frequency of strokes is getting much faster. She will definitely try to attack in the last 50, but Alice Di Maggio also picked up the frequency, and it looks like she will be the swimmer who qualifies for the final, or semi-final I should say. Alice Di Maggio in lane 4, last 2 meters. 2 minutes 14 seconds and 20 of a second. Alice Bonini second with 2 minutes 16 seconds, 3 of a second, just about 34 of a second behind her submitted time. Unfortunately, she cannot qualify into the final, because there is only one swimmer per federation allowed. Everything was in order. The results are now official. You should see them on your screens shortly. We have them there now. Third and last heat of 200 meters butterfly girls is at the starting deck. There in the water from lane 1, that's Miriam Jurjeso from Estonia. Lane 2, Hannah Erik from Austria. Lane 3, that's Ayla Jones from Great Britain. Lane 4, Beli Sakar from Turkey. Lane 5, Virak Anyal Jumbo from Hungary. Lane 6, Jarafe Riefstahl from Germany. And lane 7, that's Nayara Pineda Lopez from Spain. Lane 8 is unoccupied. So the last heat of 200 meters butterfly girls is in the water. They have about 60 meters to go. Right now it's fight between lanes 4 and 5. That's Beli Sakar from Turkey and Virak Anyal Zambo from Hungary. The Hungarian swimmer is first on the last turn, 1:40.46. Beli Sakar just behind her, then about 2-second gap. Then there's Jarafe Riefstahl from Germany. Last 5 meters, Beli Sakar is the first. 2 minutes, 16 seconds, 4/100 of a second. Virak Anyal Zambo, second, 2 minutes, 16 seconds and 90/100 of a second. I believe that Hanna Rosa Veres in the first heat was quicker. That means that Hanna Veres will be the one qualify for the semifinals. You should see the official results, even with the qualified swimmers, shortly. These are the qualified swimmers for the semifinal of 200 meters fly. First, Alice Di Maggio from Italy to 14.20.
Some of the results of 100 meters on the first 60 fastest swimmer.
The last qualified swimmer is Miriam from Estonia. She was lucky that other federations had 2 swimmers there. It means that Miriam can swim also in the semi-final and enjoy the Olympic atmosphere at the fullest. We will move on. The backstroke starting ledges will need to get installed because the next event is 100 meters backstroke boys. We will see a total of 5 heats. In the first heat, that's Grisi Kochaku from Albania. Lane 2, Romeo Cesar Fada Savageau from France. Lane 3, Daniel Van Wyk from Slovakia. Lane 4, Rodrigo Rodriguez from Portugal. Lane 5, that's Konsta Rantantuo from Finland. Lane 6, Andreas Sigvaldsen from Norway. And lane 7, that's Mykola Kotenko from Ukraine. Lane 8 will be unoccupied. In 100 meters disciplines, 16 swimmers can advance to the semifinals. But again, only 1 swimmer per National Olympic Committee. In the first heat, in the first 50, Mykola Kotenko the quickest, 28.51. Behind him, Rodrigo Rodriguez, and as third, Andreas Sigvaldsen. Kotenko, the winner of the first heat, 59.75. It's a swimmer from Ukraine. Behind him, Andreas Sigvaldsen from Norway, 59.93. And as a third, Rodrigo Rodriguez from Portugal, 1 minute, 38 100ths of a second. The results are official now. You can see them on your screens right now. We will continue forward with heat number 2. All lanes will be occupied there. From lane 1, that's Levi Varinen from Finland. Lane 2, Tomas Januario from Portugal. Lane 3, Viktor Pacevic from Poland. Lane 4, Lukas Edl from Austria. Lane 5, Marko Karadzic from France. Lane 6, Georgios Pekos from Greece. Lane 7, Luka Jovanovic from Serbia. And lane 8, Todor Gospodinov from Bulgaria. Quickest reaction time from Viktor Pacevic from Poland in lane number 3. Almost all swimmers from this heat have the submitted time under 1 minute. Let's hope they all get there on the first 50. Quickest, Lukas Edl, 27.89. Last 5 meters for the backstrokers in the second heat. The winner, Lukas Edl from Austria, 58.14. 1 second behind him is Marko Karadzic from France, 59.13. And the third swimmer, Georgios Pekos from Greece, 59.96. These 3 swimmers swam the time that's quicker than 1 minute. third heat just started. And there we can see Tauskas Peudas from Lithuania in lane 1. Lane 2, that's Denis Mialkovsky from Ukraine. Lane 3, Diego Torres from Spain. Lane 4, Auka Noel Goldin from Israel. Lane 5, Jakubian Kryške from the Czech Republic. Lane 6, Blažej Paškovský from Poland. Lane 7, Pablo Vargas Gil from Spain. And lane 8, Vera Kaira Sarikaya from Turkey. The first 50, Jakubian Kryške was the first one there. We'll see if he can hold the lead even in the second 50. This is already a seeded heat, so the first swimmers here might just qualify for the semi-final. Auka Noel Goldin from Israel, the winner of this heat, 57.4 100th of a second, the second place. Jakubian Kryške, 58.02. Number 4 is in the water. The first 50, the quickest time for Noe Panchkava, 27.67. Last 5 meters to go. Jacopo Barbotti from Italy, the quickest here, 57.28. Noe Panskava from Georgia, second, 57.45. And third place for Connor Sherrington from Great Britain, 57.71. Results now on your screens. The last heat is ready. That's technically the fastest one. With the fastest swimmer from lane 1, there's Niv Cohen from Israel. Lane 2, Vito Polanchak from Croatia. Lane 3, Alex Kovac from Hungary. Lane 4, Vincent Pasek from Germany, that's the fastest qualified swimmer. In lane 5, Daniel Del Signore from Italy. Lane 6, Alexandru Constantinescu from Romania. Lane 7, Samuel Košťál from Slovakia. And lane 8, Sasha Macht from Germany. And off we go. Fastest reaction time in lane 4. That's Vincent Pasek from Germany, 0.58. His submitted time is 56 seconds and 12/100ths of a second. He's the favorite for this event. He will be the first swimmer on the first 50 to 27.81, just 1/100th of a second. Behind him is Daniel Del Signore and local swimmer Dan Samuel Košťál as third. Very good race from Daniel Del Signore. His time 57.12. Vincent Pasek as second, 57.48, and third Alex Kovac from Hungary, 57.99. Everything went as it was supposed to go. The results are official. You will see them shortly on your screens. Here they are. So Daniel Del Signore, the fastest swimmer in the last heat. Now we will see the summary results with qualified swimmers for the semi-final. So the fastest time of all, Haukan Noel Goldin from Israel, 57.04. So the last qualified swimmer is Vito Polonšak from Croatia, reserves Bera Kaira Sarikea and Blažej Paškovský. We'll have to wait for withdrawals. Team leaders have 30 minutes to withdraw from the final if they choose to do so. Then the swimmers from the reserves are going to advance. Next event in order is event number 5. That's 400 individual medley girls. We will see a total of 4 heats. In the first heat, only 3 swimmers. In lane 1, that's Roxolana Sulejmanová from Ukraine. Lane 2, Anna Kryska from Serbia. And lane 5 is Rita Santos from Portugal. Lanes 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8 will be unoccupied. So the same rules apply here as in 400 meters freestyle boys. And those rules are that only 8 swimmers can advance on. We will see a final in the afternoon session. Only 8 swimmers, 8 fastest swimmers will be there. And only 1 swimmer per National Olympic Committee. There are multiple swimmers from several countries, so it's not just a competition between different nations, but as we've already seen in the past events, it's quite often a competition between 2 swimmers from the same Olympic delegation. Only one can move on, even if it's the 2 fastest swimmers of all, only one can advance. So they must use up all their energy they have, even in the morning session. So 400 meters medley, that is 100 meters of each stroke, butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. We are now in the second leg. That means 100 meters backstroke. In the half of the race, the leading swimmer is Roxolana Sulejmanová from Ukraine, 200 meters in 2 minutes, 32 seconds and 33 100ths of a second, about 3-second lead for Anna Kriske from Serbia. Then another 6 seconds back is Rita Santos from Portugal. The record of the European Youth Olympic Festival is from the last Olympic Festival that took place in Baku, Azerbaijan in 2019. The record is 4 minutes, 43 seconds and 92 100ths of a second.
Hello.
And it's from Katie Shanahan from Great Britain. You may have noticed that Baku European Youth Olympic Festival took place in 2019. Olympic festivals take place every 2 years, but because of COVID, there was no festival last year. And it wasn't just because of COVID, but also because the Tokyo Olympics took place last year, and there just wasn't enough time and space for European Youth Olympic Festival, so it was moved to this year. It was also originally supposed to be in Košice, Slovakia, but it was moved to Banská Bystrica due to financial concerns. But the local organizers definitely did a good job. Banská Bystrica is a beautiful city in the middle of the mountains, and a lot of sport venues that can take all the athletes from all sports, all federations, and the atmosphere here is amazing. Roxolana Sulejmanová from Ukraine is the winner of the first heat. 5 minutes, 12 seconds and 62 100ths of a second. Anna Kriske also in the finish, and Rita Santos too.
We're waiting for official results of Heat 1. They are on the scoreboard now, and on start desk are preparing girls from Heat 2.
Before we move on the next heat, we should see the official results. Here they are, everything in order. Now the second heat is prepared. We'll see 7 swimmers here from lane 1. That's Alma Glassman from Israel. Lane 2, Goda Rutsinskaite from Lithuania. Lane 3, Selena Miller from Switzerland. Lane 4, Vite Gelazite from Lithuania. Lane 5, Anive Holinsky from Austria. Lane 6, Natalia Zapotocká from the Czech Republic. And lane 7, Lea Grozajová from Slovakia. Lane 8 will be unoccupied.
Team leader of France, please make your resolution as team leader of France. Please go to the resolution.
The fastest start from Lea Grozajová, lane 7, representing Slovakia.
In this event,
On the first 50 meters, Vita Gelazite the quickest, 31.81. Already 1 second lead ahead of Aviva Holinsky from Austria. She turned the time of 32.75. lead swimmer is getting to the second turn. The first one there is Vita Galazite, the time of 1 minute and 9 seconds and 57/100ths of a second. She's the fastest butterflyer in this heat. Of course, it's not just about how good you are in each individual stroke, it's also about your strategy. You may be the best swimmer in butterfly here, but if you go out too quickly, you will lose even more time in the other strokes. 150 meters, Vita Galazite still in the lead, but her lead is getting a little bit shorter. Aviva Holinsky is pulling through. And she might just be there faster on the 200-meter mark. So the head of the race is getting quite even here. We'll see who will be the first person on the touchpad on the 200 meters. Lea Grozajová from Slovakia, first 2 minutes, 29 seconds, 87/100ths of a second, just ahead of Vita Galazite from Lithuania, third Aviva Holinsky, and fourth Natalia Zapotocká. So close is Goda Trudzinskaite from Lithuania in lane 2. The other two swimmers, Van Glassman and Selena Miller, are a little bit behind. But if we look at the pool, it looks like these two swimmers might have just a good breaststroke, because they definitely got closer to the rest of the pack. Good breaststroke leg from Natalia Zapotocká, swimmer from the Czech Republic. Looks like she might be the first one on the breaststroke freestyle turn. Yeah, Natalia Zapotocká is there, 3 minutes, 56 seconds, 72/100ths of a second. Behind her is Selena Miller from Switzerland, and third, Goda Trudzinskaite in Lithuania, 3:59.02. So the rule that the breaststroke like quite often can win you the medley race turned out to be true this time. Or no, if the order will change. But right now, it looks that Natalia Zapotocká is the fastest. She has about 2-second lead ahead of Selena Miller. And half a second behind Selena is Vita Galazite from Lithuania. Natalia Zapotocká seems to have a lot of energy in the last 50 meters, and she will win this race with the time of 5 minutes, 6 seconds and 32/100ths of a second. That's 2-second improvement of her qualification time. She will definitely make the pool satisfied. The second swimmer was Selena Miller from Switzerland with 5 minutes, 9 seconds and 72/100ths of a second, and Vita Galazite from Lithuania, 5 minutes, 10 seconds and 24/100ths of a second. You can see the replay of the finish, and now the official results. Heat number 3, It's prepared the first seeded heat of 400 meters medley girls. We will see some of the favorites in this heat. So the third heat is in the water. From lane 1, that's Marta Felkel from Austria. Lane 2, Maria Zafirato from Greece. Lane 3, Nole Benkler from Germany. Lane 4, Beli Sakar from Turkey. Lane 5, Phoebe Cooper from Great Britain. Lane 6, Alice Bonini from Italy. Lane 7, Antonia Rakapoulou from Greece. And lane 8, Andrea Davidovic from Serbia. Looks like the fastest in the butterfly leg is lane number 5. That's Phoebe Cooper from Great Britain, 1 minute, 5 seconds and 77 100ths of a second. Behind her, Alice Bonini from Italy. Definitely a good butterflyer. We've already seen her today in 200 meters butterfly. She took a second place in the preliminaries with the time of 2 minutes, 16 seconds and 3 100ths of a second, but unfortunately couldn't qualify into the semi-final because her colleague Alice De Maggio was even quicker. You can quite often see that the swimmers who can swim 200 meters butterfly also swim 400 meters individual medley. These are two of the hardest of all races, and that means that Alice Bonini will have swum all the races already after today's session. I don't know, maybe she swims some relays. Maybe we will see her more, and hopefully we will see her in the semi-final. I mean the final of 400 meters medley. But on the 200 meters, Beli Sakar, the fastest, 2:21.14, already a 3-second lead ahead of Phoebe Cooper, which turned at the same time as Alice Bonini. Fourth, Nole Benkler, still in contact. It seems that Nole Benkler is getting ahead of Alice Bonini. Nole Benkler is in the dark black cap in lane number 3. Sakar Beli is from Turkey in the lead. Swimmer born in 2007, but was already at the European Junior Championship in Otopeni this year, where she swam 400 meters individual medley, and she took a silver medal there at the time of 4 minutes 47 seconds and 11 100ths of a second, which is her personal best. Beli's turned into the last 100 meters with the 5-second lead. Phoebe Cooper second, third place Nole Benkler, so she got there after the breaststroke leg, and to the fourth place moved Maria Zafiratou from Greece. We see that the swimmers in the second, third, fourth and fifth place are fighting. It's going to be a race for the qualification into the semi-final. The only one who can be quite sure to advance is Sakarbelis in the lead. She's so quick, she's almost out of the camera. So Beli Sakars in the finish. Her time 4 minutes 53 seconds and 62 of a second. That's a solid time for preliminaries, I think. Maria Zaifratu, the great second half of the race, got to the second place, 4 minutes 58 seconds and 24 of a second. Nola Benkler, 4 minutes 59.27, and the fourth, Phoebe Cooper, also under 5 minutes, 4 minutes 59 seconds and 44 of a second.
We have to wait for the final confirmation. That moment you can see official results on the scoreboards. The results for heat number 3.
You can see the official results now. We can see that there are 2 disqualifications. One is the winner, Beli Sakar from Turkey, so that is a surprise. That's definitely gonna hurt. She was the favorite for the gold medal.
Lane number 8. We are ready for heat number.
I don't have the information about what went wrong, but I'm sure that it will be included in the results. You can check it there. So heat number 4 is ready to start. In the last heat, in lane 1, Zara Podravnik from Slovenia. Lane 2, Grace Davison from Ireland. Lane 3, Martine Tamborg from Denmark. Lane 4, Iman Avdic from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Lane 5, Tamara Alekes from Hungary. Lane 6, Eliza Diamandescu from Romania. Lane 7, Claudia Munoz Becara from Spain. And lane 8, that's Olivia Glinska from Poland. So in the first leg, the fastest is Iman Avdic, 1 minute 5 seconds and 83 of a second. Iman Avdic is a swimmer from Bosnia and Herzegovina. She holds several national records, not just for the age groups, but also the absolute national records. That is 10 national records. That's quite impressive at her age. And she might be the favorite for 400 meters medley now, since Beli Sakar got disqualified in the last heat. Anna Avdic also swam this event at Otopeni at the European Junior Championship. And she took 27th place with the time of 5 minutes, 14 seconds and 54 of a second. That's a time much slower than her personal best. That's 4:56.74. So we can assume that she will swim faster here. Iman Avdic, 200 meters, 2 minutes, 22.85. Second, Martin Damborg, and third, Eliza Diamandescu. Tamara Alekes from Hungary in lane 5 will also try to qualify for the final. we haven't seen another Hungarian swimmer. Unfortunately, Vivienne Jacquel, who was one of the favorites, if not the favorite, for 200 meters butterfly and 400 meters individual medley, couldn't come here because she got COVID and will miss the European Olympic Festival. But this way she gave the opportunity to her colleague Tamara Lekes to try and fight and qualify into the final and fight for the medals. So great breaststroke leg from Eliza Diamandescu from Romania. But she will be the first to turn. Martin Damborg is second, 5/100ths of a second behind her, and third is Iman Avdic, 3:50.69. Tamara Elekes still fourth in one of the center lanes. So from the camera angle, it looks that Eliza Diamandescu has a lot of energy in the last leg. She seems to be quite competent at freestyle, and she will try to claim the victory in the last heat. Martin Damborg second now, but Iman Avdic is still there, and Tamara Elekes doesn't give up. She's still there with the other swimmers, and we can see her now in lane number 5. That's the yellow lane closest to us. She's getting ahead to the second place. So it will be fight till the end. Definite victory for Eliza Diamandescu. Her time 4:56.48. Second Martin Damborg 4:58.95, and Tamara Elekes third place 4:58.97. Iman Avdic fourth 4:59.81. We must wait for the official results and the summary results to figure out which swimmers are qualified for the final.
At that moment, let's see the official results. The heat number 4, we have DQ on the lane number 8. Very soon.
So unfortunately there is one disqualification here also. That's Olivia Glinska from Poland. But the results are official now, that you see on your screen. Win for Eliza Diamandescu from Romania. And now we should also see the summary results. Yes, here they are. So these are the qualified swimmers for the final. Alice Bonini, probably quite happy after she couldn't get through in 200 meters fly. She got there in the 400 meters medley, so she doesn't have to be sad. Ahead of us is event number 6. That's 200 meters breaststroke boys. We'll see a total number of 4 heats. Only 3 swimmers in the heat number 1. The other 3 heats will be seeded. It means the fastest swimmers in lane 4. And then the rest in lane 5, 3, 6, 2, 7, 1, and 8. First heat in the water. Lane 3, that's Tommy Silander from Finland. Lane 4, Maxims Rextens from Latvia. And lane 5 is Elise Lamont from Switzerland. So we swim a 200-meter race That again means that there will be a semi-final. Semi-final will be swum in the afternoon, then the final tomorrow afternoon. 16 swimmers can qualify for the semi-final and 8 swimmers can qualify for the final. But again, only one swimmer per delegation. So the first half of the race, Maxim Rextens is the fastest, 1:11.93. Behind him, Tommy Silander, Elise Lamont third. The needed qualification time to the semi-final of 200 meters breaststroke boys will be somewhere around 2:22, 2:23. It doesn't look that these three swimmers will be as quick, but maybe after the start list reduction because of the national delegations, they might get there. So we will see. Maxims Rextens from Latvia is in the lead in the first heat. 15 meters to go. He will be the winner here. The question is his time. Maxims Rextens, 2 minutes 31 seconds 43 100ths of a second. That's an improvement to his submitted time. So I guess Maxim can be satisfied. So that was the first heat. Now let's get to the seeded heat. Heat number 2 from lane 1. That's Samuel Hipscher from the Czech Republic. Lane 2, Jakub Lenčovský from Poland. Lane 3, Axel Glader from Sweden. Lane 4, Kacper Maxajda from Poland. Lane 5, Darius Koman from Romania. Lane 6, Andrea Miron from Italy. And lane 7, Šimon Korčák from the Czech Republic. Lane 8 will be empty. Here we see Kacper Maxajda from Poland. And lane number 4, the favorite here in the heat number 2. Fastest reaction from Axel Glader from Sweden, 0.58. Axel swims in lane number 3 with the yellow cap. A very quick start from Kacper Maxajda also. He definitely went out fast, but a 200 meters breaststroke is also quite a long race. You can quite often see that the order of swimmers changes drastically in the last 50 meters. Let's see if that will also happen here in the heat number 2. Maxajda, Kacper Maxajda, fastest in the first 100 meters, 1 minute 8 seconds and 8 100ths of a second. The lead is not so big. It's hard to say if Kacper swims his limits or he just wants to get to the semi-final. Kacper Maxajda's submitted time is 2 minutes 19 seconds and 88 100ths of a second. Last 50 to go. Kacper Maxajda, Darius Koman, Axel Glader, those are 3 swimmers in the lead. But closely behind them is also Samuel Hipscher and Šimon Korčák, the 2 Czech swimmers. looks that Samuel Hipscher in lane number 1 has a very fast finish. Let's see if he can get to the first 3 places. But the quickest swimmer is Darius Koman, 2 minutes 22.61. Axel Glader, 2:22.77. Samuel Hipscher, third, 2:22.84, and Kasper Maxajda, 2:23.18. So a very close race. But I guess we can assume that these 4 swimmers might qualify for the semi-final. So the results are official, no disqualifications here. There are 2 more heats before we will know who is qualified for the semi-final. Ahead of us is heat number 3. In heat 3 from lane 1, Artem Alteberg from Estonia. Lane 2, Matija Radenovic from Serbia. Lane 3, Supacha Biltev from Germany. Lane 4, Oscar Bilbao from Great Britain. Lane 5, Colin van der Hof from Netherlands. Lane 6, Emanuel Potenza from Italy. Lane 7, Rafael Mimoso from Portugal. And lane 8, Boris Minkowski from Finland. Heat number 3 is in the water. Fastest reaction from Artem Alteberg in lane 1. Alteberg definitely went out fast. He's in lane 1 and his qualified time is 2:25. It's about 5 seconds slower than the faster swimmers here. So it would be definitely nice if he could hold on to them till the end. But maybe that's just his strategy to go out fast and wait and see how quick it will be in the end if he can hold on. Now in the lead is lane number 4, that's Oscar Bilbao from Great Britain. Oscar Bilbao, 1 minute, 7 seconds and 78 100ths of a second. Behind him is Colin van der Hof, 1 minute, 8 seconds and 45 100ths of a second. And third was Matija Radenovic, just 2 100ths of a second behind them. Last 25 meters to go. In the lead is lane number 4. That's Oscar Bilbao from Great Britain. Looks like he will get to the semi-finals, no problems. 2:21.04. Colin van der Hof, 2:22.15, and Emanuel Potenza, 2:22.40. So the official results are here. There are no disqualifications. Oscar Bilbao, the fastest here. Ahead of us is heat number 4. So heat 4 is in the water. From lane 1 there is Marco Sanchez Serrano from Spain. Next to him, also from Spain, Anil Kadevai Nicolau. Lane 3, Sébastien Capogna from France. Lane 4, Emilian Holang from Germany. Lane 5, Peter Herman Sabo from Hungary. Lane 6, that's Ege Altan from Turkey. Lane 7, Jonathan Grachov from Israel. And lane 8 is Hugo Swanson from Sweden. Emilian Holang, the fastest in the first 50 meters. Emilian definitely the favorite in the last heat and also fastest swimmer in this season. His time from German National Championship is 2 minutes 17 seconds and 27 100ths of a second. Thanks to this time, he won the category of 16-year-olds. He will also be the fastest on 100 meters. Emilian Holang, 1 minute 6 seconds and 88 100ths of a second. Behind him, Ege Altan from Turkey, 1.7.7. And third one was Sébastien Capogna from France, 1 minute 8 seconds and 49 100ths of a second. The record of European Youth Olympic Festival holds Niccolò Martiegni from Italy, one of the best swimmers in the world right now. He swam a world record. So there is no doubt Emilian Holang will win here. This time 2 minutes 19 seconds and 81 100ths of a second. Ege Altan 2:21.61 and third El Kadevai Nicolau 2:23.54.
2 minutes 19 seconds point 81.
That was the very last heat of 200 meters breaststroke boys. The results are not official yet, so there might have been a problem or a disqualification. Let's see. The next event after this will be 200 meters backstroke girls. There will be 5 heats. And the 200 meters backstroke girls is the next event. Is the last event of the first session. The afternoon session will begin at 6 p.m. There will be also first victory ceremonies, because we will swim the final of 400 meters medley, 400 meters freestyle, and then a lot of semifinals. So the results are official now from 200 meters breaststroke boys. Here you see the summary results from the preliminaries with the qualified swimmers for the semi-final. So the last qualified swimmer is Artem Alteberg from Estonia, 2:28.18, and reserves are Boris Minkovsky and Maxim Rextens. That is all for now from 200 meters breaststroke boys, and ahead of us is the last event of the morning session. As I said, that's 200 meters backstroke girls. We'll see 5 heats. In the first heat there are 3 swimmers. Lane 3, that's Egle Salu from Estonia. Lane 4, Karolina Drakova from Slovakia, and lane 5 is Klára Suková from the Czech Republic. The European Youth Olympic Festival record is from Baku 3 years ago. The holder is Katie Shanahan from Great Britain. At Baku she swam 2 minutes 11 seconds and 20 hundredths of a second. If we look at the submitted times here, Estea Tunrath Nolgen from Spain, who we'll see in the last heat, has the time of 2 minutes 13 seconds and 60 hundredths of a second. So that's about 2 seconds behind the EYOF record. In the water we have the first heat. We have 50 meters to go to the second turn. It looks that lane 4 is in the lead. That is Karolina Vetráková, swimmer from Slovakia. Her time at 100 meters, 1 minute 11 seconds and 37 hundredths of a second. It looks like the swimmer from Slovakia will win the first heat. Her time 2 minutes 25 seconds, 0.15 hundredths of a second. Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. That's Klára Suková from the Czech Republic. She got there in the end and won the first heat at the time I said. Karolina Vetráková from Slovakia second, 2:26.93. So that was the first heat. The results are official, as you see on your screens. Klára Suková, Karolina Vetráková, and Egle Salu. Heat number 2 is ready. That's from So in heat 2 from lane 1, that's Sara Bogojevic from Serbia, Terezia Horvátová from Slovakia. Lane 3, Suna Arfinsdóttir from Iceland. Lane 4, Isabella Nilsson from Sweden. Lane 5, that's Frida Caroline Knudsen from Denmark, lane 6. Julia Buzzi from Italy, and lane 7, that's Mafalda Mesquita from Portugal. Lane 8 is unoccupied. In the first 50, the fastest swimmer is Frida Knudsen from Denmark, 32.83. Also a very quick first leg from Terezia Horvátova from Slovakia in lane number 2. She was second on the first turn. Looks like she is holding second place right now. With her is in lane number 6, Giulia Buzzi from Italy. In the lead still Frida Knudsen, 1 minute 7 seconds and 70 hundredths of a second. We're getting to the last turn. In the lead, nothing changed. Frida Caroline Knudsen there, 1:45.27. Terezia Horvátova still second, 1:46.15. And third, Giulia Buzzi from Italy, 1 minute 47 seconds and 91 hundredths of a second. Frida Caroline Knudsen is the victor in the second heat. Her time 2 minutes 21 seconds, .64. Terezia Horvátova from Slovakia, 2:23.37. And third is Giulia Buzzi from Italy, 2:25.11. Now we will move on to the seeded heats, from which most of the semi-finalists will come from. So that's heat 3, 4 and 5. But before that, we'll have a look at the official results from heat number 2. Here they are official. And let's get to heat number 3. In heat 3 from lane 1, Kerttu Rantanen from Finland, lane 2, Varvara Lushchenko from Ukraine, lane 3, Flavia Kamzol from Poland, lane 4, Naya Garrido Malvar from Spain, lane 5, Dora Sabo from Hungary, lane 6, Patricia Geriksonaite from Lithuania, lane 7, Blythe Kinsman from Great Britain, and lane 8, Marta Arko from Slovenia. And off we go, the fastest reaction time from lanes 5 and 7, Dora Sabo and Blythe Kinsman. But it is expected that the swimmers in the center lanes will get ahead before the race is over. You can see that in lane 5, Dora Sabo started with a really high frequency. But the first swimmer on the first turn is Naya Garrido Malvar, 31.02. Blythe Kinsman second and Dora Sabo third. Naya Garrido Malvar with a very quick first half of the race, 1 minute 3 seconds, .82. Dora Sabo second, but with more than a 2-second gap behind the leader, who is Naya Garrido Malvar. 50 meters to go. There is no doubt about who's in the lead. It's Naya Garrido-Malvar with a 4-second lead in front of Dora Sabo from Hungary. Third is Flavia Kamzol from Poland. So the swimmers in the 3 center lanes got in the lead in the second half of the race, just as the submitted times predicted. Naya Garrido-Malvar in the last 5 meters. Her time 2 minutes 14 seconds, .28. That should be her new personal best record. Her submitted time was 2:15:13. So congratulations to Naya. Dora Sabo second to 18:81. And third was Flavia Kamzol from Poland to 19:75. So everything went as it was supposed to. There are no disqualifications here also. You shall see the official results shortly. Number 4 is ready, the starting deck. Number 4 has started. Fastest with her reaction was Rusne Vasilauskaite in lane 8. In lane 7 we see Magdalena Pepegova. Lane 6 Manon Richard. Lane 5 Defne Tanik. Lane 4 Claudia Prisekariu Aisia. Lane 3 Simai Zerdan Esra. Lane 2 is Nevena Grujic. And lane 1 Elena First. The first turn, Defne Tanik in the lead, 32.36 was her time. The biggest favorite in this heat is Aisia Claudia Prisekariu from Romania. Her personal best, 2:14.64. Tanik, the first 100 meters, 1.696. Claudia Prisekariu didn't have the best first 100 meters. Let's see if she will speed up in the second half, since she's the favorite. But with a huge lead right now is lane 5, Defne Tanik from Turkey. 50 meters to go, her time on the turn, 1:42.16. Esra Semay-Ozdeban second. And third, tied third place right now is Nevena Grujic and Aisia Claudia Prisekariu. I believe that all 4 swimmers here have a sufficient time to qualify for the semi-final. And the problem is that there are 2 Turkish swimmers, so only the faster one can advance, and that will be Defne Tanik, 2:17.83. Esra Semay-Ozdeban is second here, but unfortunately cannot qualify for the semi-final. Third place for Aisia Claudia Prisekariu. was the favorite. Her time to 2 minutes 20 seconds, point 13. But even that should be enough to qualify.
The results on the scoreboard are officials. Official at the moment. We are preparing the heat number 5.
So everything is in order. The results are official. You can see them now on your screens. Definitely the fastest one here. But we continue with the last heat of the morning session. That's heat number 5 of 200 meters backstroke girls. Everything seems to be ready. When the swimmers from the last heat exit the pool, we can start. Last heat in the water from lane 1. Vanda Švidrnochová from the Czech Republic. Lane 2, Natalia Zajteva from Moldova. Lane 3, Julia Passi from Italy. Lane 4, Esteja Nolgen from Spain. Lane 5, Luciana Lukšić from Croatia. Lane 6, Kiana Korca from Great Britain. Lane 7, Zuzana Denisevich from Poland. And lane 8 is Maria Eder from Austria. Nolgen, the fastest in the first 50, and that's by quite a huge margin. 1.5 seconds only in the first 50. So she definitely went all in, even in the preliminaries. Nolgen with a huge lead on 100 meters. Her time was 1 minute 4 seconds 21 hundredths of a second. 3 seconds behind her is Natalia Zajteva, swimmer from Romania in lane number 2, and third place was for Kiana Korca from Britain. She turned with the time of 1 minute 8 seconds and 13 hundredths of a second. But look at that lead. We are not even at the finish, and Esteja Nolgen from Spain has a 5-meter lead in front of all other swimmers. There is no doubt that she will advance to the final, and she will be the favorite there. First, of course, there will be the semi-final in the afternoon, and the final of 200 meters backstroke will be on program during the tomorrow afternoon session. Esteja Nolgen in the finish. Her time very quick, 2 minutes 14 seconds and 61 hundredths of a second. Natalia Zajteva second to 18.87, and Kiana Korca third to 19.59, just ahead of Luciana Lukšić, swimmer from Croatia. Here we see the winner of the last heat. Beautiful start. From on there, she was the one in the lead. So soon we will see the official results and also the summary results of 200 meters backstroke women. As I said, all the team leaders have 30 minutes to do any withdrawals they need for the afternoon session. So there is a possibility for the reserve swimmers to advance, even if they are not qualified as of now. So here we have the official summary results. You can see the qualified swimmers here. And I spoke too soon. I I spoke too soon because I already said that
Ladies and gentlemen,
Estea Jung-Tönnerah-Nolgen will be in the final or in the semi-final,
we would like to
but she
remind
will
you that
not
the semifinals and
because
final
her
session
colleague
will
from
start this
Spain
afternoon
in the
at
heat
6
number
p.m.
3, Naya Garrido
The
Malvar,
officials will now
was
leave
even
the pool, and
faster,
thank you so much for your
and
support
she will be
and
the one
contribution.
advancing into the
Dámy a
semi-final.
páni, verím, že jste si užili dnešné doprovodně.
Unfortunately, Estea Jung-Tönnerah-Nolgen
Plavecké časy
can't advance
22.
because of the one swimmer per National Olympic Committee rule.
Začínáme už dnes po 6 hodině.
So that's all from
Otcovský sport v tejto chvíli
the first
opustí
morning session.
priestory bazénu. Ďakujeme
In
vám
the afternoon or in the evening, we'll start at 6 p.m. We'll start with 400 meters medley final girls, then 400 meters freestyle boys, also a final, then 100 meters freestyle boys, girls semifinal, 200 meters breaststroke boys semifinal, 200 meters butterfly girls semifinal, then medal ceremonies, and last two events, 100 meters backstroke boys and 200 meters backstroke girls, both semi-finals. We can see the officials are already leaving the pool. That means that everything from the morning session is over. So see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day, and I'll meet you here at 17:55, 5 minutes before the start of the afternoon session that will commence at 6 p.m.